I'm creating an NFT project and documenting the entire process, with this being the second video log. If I am successful, then these videos will serve as a step-by-step guide to create your very own NFT project. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to mint that subscribe button below and we'll get into today's video log. Alright, so in my last video, me and my partner were discussing how we're going to be creating these video logs as a way to document our NFT progress with the project that we're creating. So in this video, we're going to talk about the first 3 actionable steps that you can take to create your NFT project. So first, we're going to be talking about the things that you need to get started before you begin creating your NFT project. Then we'll be speaking about how you can take actionable steps to verify whether your idea for the NFT project is a good one or a bad one. Then we're going to talk about where you're able to find artists to create your artwork for the NFT. And lastly, we're going to be closing this video log with the total cost associated with those previous 3 steps. Spoiler, it's absolutely free. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is to accumulate what Gary Vee calls the 50 hours of study. So what I mean exactly by this is that first you're going to want to get a full understanding of the NFT space in general. Get a good background on cryptocurrency, blockchain, DeFi, anything that you think is going to help you gain more knowledge on the topic that you're going to be covering, which of course is NFTs. So these guys right here are 2 YouTubers that I would highly recommend that you would watch. Personally, I have spent a lot of time studying their content and I have gained a lot of valuable information that I wouldn't have known if not for them. Now the next place I would go to is actually looking at specific NFT projects, and more precisely their Twitter, their website, and their Discord. Now once you've gathered enough information, hopefully you've had that light bulb moment and you've gathered some form of an idea that you would like to start in terms of your NFT project. So next we'll move on to verifying your idea. So to verify any business idea, really what I do, and this is something that I picked up from Elon Musk, is to reverse engineer it, and I'll let him say it best.
First principles is kind of a physics way of looking at the world, and what that really means is you kind of boil things down to the most fundamental truths and say, okay, what are we sure is true, or as sure as possible is true, and then reason up from there.
So basically what this means is to take the truths, the things that are the foundation of what your idea is, and confirm that these are true and not just wishful thoughts. A lot of times what we do as business people is we fall in love with our ideas and we end up creating something that we think the world is going to love, only to find out that it's only something that perhaps a handful of people loved, or even only something that we love. Also, another great way to verify your idea is to maybe head on over to Discord and join a community of NFT holders and ask them what they think of the idea, or maybe even just get someone like your co-founder who's going to be a helpful guide to tell you what's a good idea and what's not a good idea. Be open-minded to the haters. Now these next 3 tips are specific to the NFT space, and what I've done is I've ventured into a few Discords for these NFT projects, and I asked the question to the community, what was it that made each and every one of you want to participate in investing your money into this NFT project? And the answer were these top 3 things. The first is that the idea was very relatable. Perhaps, as the example with CryptoDads, the community members specifically said that they could relate to the dad aspects of the actual business. So it was very relatable for most people. The next thing that you're going to want to do is to create an idea that is brandable. So what I mean by this is that there are brand aesthetics that you can kind of twist in your favor to make it more engaging for the audience. So let me explain. Again, with CryptoDads, we can have a look at the different brandable aspects of being a dad. You know, there's the dad bod, there's dad hats, there's dad jokes, you know, there's beer, and there's, you know, that typical dad flipping the burger on the barbecue. It's very brandable, it's very relatable, and these are things that are going to pick up a lot of steam when trying to build an NFT. Why? Because an NFT is based on how strong the community is as a whole. All right, lastly in this video log, we're going to get into the art style selection process. So this is finding an artist with a particular art style that matches your idea. Now, there's a few ways to go about explaining this, but the first way that I'm going to say is that you really want to make sure that your idea is not just another copy and paste replica of a previous NFT project, making another Bored Ape Yacht Club version, making another CryptoKitties. You don't want to do something that has already been done before. You want to have something unique that's going to position you in the NFT market a little bit differently. With the rising competition in NFTs, anything that can make you stand out head and shoulders above your competition, like having a unique art style or perhaps one that is much better quality than others, these are things that perhaps maybe not right now are as important, but later down the road will be much, much more valuable. So some places that you can go right now to look for some artists are Behance.net, Fiverr.com, or perhaps in your local area, you're able to find an artist that is very talented, but not many people know about them. So those were the first 3 actionable steps that you can take to create your NFT project. And this is actually what I've gone ahead and done with my project. We've gone through the process of doing our 50 hours of study, verifying the idea, making sure that it's relatable, brandable, and scalable, and acquiring an art style that our team really loves that corresponds directly with the vision of our idea. In the next video log, we're going to be talking about logo creation and other brand aesthetics that are really important to the foundation of creating a solid NFT project. So with that being said, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. If you have not done so already, please click that like button and mint that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one.